me your tits.
Here.
What the fuck?
Hello guys, today we're going to review the movie Single Bells, directed by Fifth Solomon. But before we continue, don't forget to hit the like button, share this video, comment, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you'll be updated when new content comes out. Being social animals, humans have a need to connect with others. The connection could be done through families, friends, co-workers, and most problematic of all, a lover. And the reason why it is problematic is because of choice. The connection isn't automatic. There has to be a choice. People have to choose other people. Some people choose whether they want to choose, and some people choose to leave. Single Bells, directed by Fifth Solomon, is all about the choices we make when we are connecting with lovers. We get two ladies, Rose Ann and Rose May, played by Alex Gonzaga and Angeline Quinto respectively. Alex has chosen to remain single because she was left by her fiancé, played by Aljur Abrenica, while Angeline is desperate to get a boyfriend. Trying to cope with their being single, they join a group called Single Bells, which teaches them that they don't need a lover to be happy and complete. What follows is a series of jokes about the cultish features of their group and the attempts of Rose Ann and Rose May to get what they want. For Rose Ann to resist her ex's attempts to woo her back, and for Rose May to get a lover. As a comedy, the movie generally works with most of the jokes accomplishing their jobs. People must be warned though that a lot of the jokes cross into the vulgar. Minor spoiler here, there is one joke that had the potential to be really ridiculously funny. This was the scene when Rose Ann rode a jeep that had a love song playing, but instead of the forlorn version of the song, with which Rose Ann can emote to, she gets the remixed version with the heightened beat. But the director gave in to the temptation of throwing subtlety out of the window, and what would have been a great scene of utter confusion for Alex Gonzaga's character turned out to be a dance number that can only be described as pathetically contrived. Alex Gonzaga turns in a passable performance as a comedian, though she has a tendency to go overboard when it comes to her antics, resulting in camera mugging a lot of times. Angeline Quinto also delivers a sweetly desperate performance that could be considered okay considering the material. Unfortunately, the rest of the cast could not support the leads adequately. The men particularly deliver forgettable performances, with Aljur Abrenica embodying the word wooden in all the senses of the word. The men here are more like props rather than real characters. We also get a narrator in the person of a DJ who tells the story of the two roses, similar to how a DJ reads a letter sent to him. Narratively, there really isn't much in the movie since the plot is simplistic in nature. There really is no compelling conflict to drive the story, as we have seen the dilemma of the leads countless times before. With the theme of acceptance, you don't need to be a genius to guess how the stories of the two ladies will end. And like movies of this kind of quality, the credits roll to a song and dance number that was supposed to create happy feelings but end up to be a sequence that is daring the audience to leave the theater, and I am betting that people would take on the dare and leave because the number is not really adding more value to the experience. In conclusion, Single Bells can be funny in a juvenile kind of way. It won't be considered a classic though. Good for a chuckler too, this movie will be easily forgotten. And if you are going to ask me how many viewings will the movie be worth, well, in my brain, my answer rings like a bell. Single. So that's the review for Single Bells. This has been Kulas for Tambay Reviews. Thank you for watching. Keep on playing.